This tutorial demonstrates how to create color, chart, dot density, prism, and scaled symbol thematic maps. Thematic maps illustrate the characteristics of map features according to values in one or more data fields. The first step is to make the layer on which you want to add the theme the working layer by choosing it from the drop-down list on the standard toolbar. To add a color theme to the layer, click the Color Theme Map Wizard button. Choose the field that contains the data you want to map, and click OK. Maptitude creates a color theme based on the total sales values and applies it to the map. Now you can clearly see which of my sales territories have the highest and lowest sales. There are many ways you can customize a color theme. For example, you can change the method for creating the classes, change the number of classes, or even specify the exact values to use for each class by clicking Customize and entering minimum and maximum values for each class. You can also customize the colors on the Styles tab. You can click Previous or Next to change the color ramp, or choose Start and End colors. To create a chart theme, click the Chart Theme Map Wizard button. Choose one or more fields to include in the charts. For example, I'm going to look at quarterly sales, and choose the type of chart and other settings. Now you can clearly see how quarterly sales vary in each district. For example, sales increased steadily in this district and stayed relatively flat down in this district. To create a 3D prism map, choose Map, Prism Map. Choose the field on which to base the prisms, and choose whether to use all features, the visible features in the map, or a selection set. Optionally, you can add a header and a footer to your prism map. On the Options tab, you can specify the height of the prisms, the viewing angle, and whether or not to show the axis. And on the Styles tab, you can choose the color ramp. Again, click Next Set or Previous Set and cycle through until you find one you like. Finally, click OK, and Maptitude will display the prism map in a new figure window. Maptitude also displays the 3D Controls toolbox. Here you can use the spinners to change the viewing angle, the vertical angle, an exaggeration for the prism maps, and the scale. You can also use these buttons. For example, I can zoom in and zoom out with this tool, and I can change the viewing and vertical angle with this tool. Now I'm going to hide the sales territory layer and turn on the county layer. You can interrupt the drawing of the map at any time by pressing Escape. And I'm going to make the county layer the working layer. This time I'm going to right-click and choose Make Working Layer. Now, to create a dot density theme, click the Dot Density Theme Map Wizard, and choose one or more fields and click OK. Maptitude adds the theme to the map. In this case, each blue dot represents 10,000 households with an income between $35,000 and $50,000, and each orange dot represents 10,000 households with income between $100,000 and $150,000. You can see that the more population-dense areas have more dots, and areas with more high-income households have more red and orange dots. Now I'm going to remove that theme by clicking the button again and clicking Remove. And finally, I'm going to create a scaled symbol theme by clicking the Scaled Symbol Map Wizard button. Again, choose the field to use for the scaled symbol theme. In this case, I'll use population. For a scaled symbol theme on point layers, the icon will vary in size. On a line layer, the line width will vary in width. In this case, since the theme is on an area layer, you can also click the Styles tab and choose an icon and color to use for the theme. I'm going to change the color and click OK. Maptitude adds the scaled symbol theme to the map. In this case, the larger the symbol indicates a county with a higher population. And that wraps up this tutorial on creating themes in Maptitude.